Hello everyone, Ritu ma'am here. In this video, we take the aromaticity of the compounds and directive influence of functional group in monosubstituted benzene. So we will take two topics in this video. So let's start from aromaticity. So as we know that benzene was considered as the parent aromatic compound, right? So all substituent of benzene are also considered as the aromatic compound, right? So there are certain rules which any compound should be fulfilled to show its aromatic characters. So the first rule is the compound should be planar. That means it is known as the planarity. That means to show a compound aromatic, the compound should be planarity. Then the second, there should be complete delocalization of pi electron in the ring. That means the compound should be cyclic in such a way that there should be complete delocalization of pi electrons in the ring, right? That means it should be cyclic. Then third, there should be presence of 4n plus 2 pi electrons in the ring, right? That means the total number of pi electrons in the ring should be 4n plus 2, where n may be any integer 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. That means it should not be in fraction, right? Now these three rules which are used to detect the aromaticity of a compound is known as the Huckel rule. So this is Huckel rule, right? So we will take some example to check their aromaticity. So let's start from the simplest one, which is benzene. Since we know that benzene is considered as the parent of the all aromatic compound and all substituent of the benzene are also known as the aromatic compound. So we start from the benzene only. So this is benzene, right? As we can show, it is planar. Planar, that means the compound should be in same plane, one plane, similar plane, right? Then second, complete delocalization of pi electron. We can see that the electron can delocalize completely. This can move here, this can move here, and this can move here. That means here there is complete delocalization of pi electrons in the ring, right? So it fulfills the second point, delocalization of pi electrons in the ring, and we can say complete delocalization, right? The correct word is the complete delocalization. The third is the presence of 4n plus 2 pi electrons. So 4n plus 2 equals to how many pi electrons are here? 1, 2, 3. 3 double bond, which shows 3 2 ja 6. That means 6 electron, right? So from here we can calculate 6 minus 2. It comes out 4, n equals to 1. So as we have mentioned here that n should be equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 or any integer. It should not be in fraction. So since n equals to 1 here, there is presence of 6 pi electron which fulfill the 4n plus 2 rule. That means all condition of Huckel rule follows here. Hence this compound is benzene compound is aromatic in nature, right? So in such a way we have to do the we can calculate the or we can detect the aromaticity of any compound, right? I'm taking one more compound. So I have naphthalene. So when two benzene ring join together, they are attached together, they form naphthalene. It consists two benzene ring, right? So this is naphthalene, this was benzene, right? So when we take naphthalene, In this, let's check the aromaticity of this compound. The first one, it is planar, right? It is in the same plane. Any compound which consists sp2 hybridization, then it has planar geometry, right? So because of the presence of double bond across the ring, there is sp2 hybridization and hence there is planarity. The compound is in the same plane. Second, delocalization. So we can easily see that if we shift the electrons, right, we can shift the electrons from this one to this one to this one to this one to this one. That means there will be again delocalization of pi electrons, complete delocalization of pi electrons in the ring, right? And what is the third point? That is 4n plus 2. So how many pi electrons are here? 1 2 3 4 5. That means 5 double bond means how many pi electrons? Just double, because 1 double bond means 2 pi electrons. So here in naphthalene there is 1 2 3 4 5 5 double bond. That means 10 pi electron, right? So when we check, n equals to 8 upon 4, that is 2. So again we get a integer, so it again fulfill the condition of aromaticity. That means naphthalene is aromatic in nature, right? So next we take one more compound. I am taking an anion. This is cyclopentadienyl anion, right? So let's check it. So first is it is planar. Again it is in one plane. Here again delocalization, of complete delocalization, because this is negative charge. It move here, this bond move here, this can move here. So there will be complete delocalization of pi electrons. Third, we check the 4n plus 2. So 1 2 2 to the 4, and this electron which also participating in the delocalization. So total 6 electron. So 4n equals to 6 minus 2, that is 4. Again we will get n equals to 1, that is integer. So cyclopentadienyl anion is aromatic in nature. So in such a way we can detect the aromaticity of many compounds, right? Now we take the next topic of this chapter, and it is directive influence. Directive influence of a functional group in monosubstituted benzene, right? Directive influence of a functional group in monosubstituted benzene. Now what does it mean? It means when monosubstituted benzene is undergo further substitution, right? So it means we have benzene, when we do its substitution, then we will get a monosubstituted product, and when we do the further substitution, then there will be 3 possible disubstituted product which can be formed by the substitution reaction. But the main thing, the amount of all the products are not equal. Mainly 2 types of behavior are observed. The first one is the ortho and para product can be formed. That means we can get a mixture of ortho and para. And second is the meta product. So which one will be formed during the substitution, dye substitution, is known as the directive influence of a functional groups. Means which product will be formed is depend on the nature of the functional group which is attached to the benzene ring, right? So it depends on the nature of the functional group which is present in the benzene ring and not on the nature of the entering group, not depend on the entering group which we have to attach to the benzene ring, right? So this is known as the directive influence of a functional group. So we will take them one by one. Let's start from the ortho and para directing groups. First one is the ortho and para directing groups, right? So what are ortho and para directing groups? The groups which direct the incoming group to ortho and para position, right? That means these are certain groups which direct the incoming group to the ortho and para position are known as the ortho and para directing groups. Means in such reaction, when we do the further substitution reaction, we will get a mixture of ortho and para compound. So I am taking one example here. So let's take the example of phenol. Here I am taking the case of phenol. So when we take the phenol, I can show its resonating structure through which phenol is formed, right? And as we know that phenol is a resonance hybrid of many resonating structures. So let's see the resonating structures of phenol. So this is phenol, the first resonating structure. This can be shifted here, right? This can be shifted here because oxygen has electron pairs. So electron shift from here and this single bond will gets converted to double bond because electron move here. And since it gets converted to double bond, so to balance the valency, this double bond shift from here to this position and it gets converted to single bond, right? So what will be the possible structure? Next possible structure, this is OH, right? This will be double bond. This will be remain same and here there will be electron density, right? And since from oxygen the electron shift from this position to get converted into the double bond, there will be lack of the electron density, so it is shown by the positive charge. So this is the first resonating structure, this is the second resonating structure. Now the third one, just we have to circulate, delocalize the electron till there is single double bond. That means till we have the alternated conjugation, we have the conjugation, that means at alternation we have the single double bond, till there will be the delocalization of the electron. So again this electron shift to this position and this single bond gets converted to double bond. This double bond to balance the valency go to this position and the single bond it goes to this position and it will, I can write in this way, it will get converted to negative charge. So this will be in the form of double bond, electron here and right. Now what will be the next possible structure? Again this go to here, it will be here, right? So fourth structure will be, this is negative, double bond, double bond, double OH positive. This is the fourth structure. And what will be the final structure? This negative. So the complete delocalization takes place and further we will get the first one, just there will be the change in the position of double bond. So this one, right? So in this way, this is fifth. So it is the resonance hybrid. We can show it by inserting a ring which is an OH. This is partially positive because we have positive charge in three structures and there is no charge in these two structures, and negative charge, the partial negative charge will be at ortho and para position, because out of 5 position there is negative charge in 3 position at the ortho and para position, right? So this will be the resonance hybrid of phenol group. So it is clear from the above resonating structure that the electron density is more at ortho and para position, as we can show in the structures also. So hence when we do the further substitution, then the substitution takes place mainly at these reaction, because we do the reaction with electrophile, which is obviously attack on the high electron density. So since they have more electron density as compared to meta position, so the product will be a mixture of ortho and para, right? So however, we have to note that there is minus I effect of OH group also, but because there the electron density increases at the position of the ring because of the resonance, so OH activates the benzene ring for the attack. We can say by for the attack which can be done by electrophile. So OH acts as a activating group, right? OH attack as a OH considered as the activating group. So OH is a ortho and para directing group because it increases the electron density at the ortho para position, and because of which the substitution reaction by electrophile takes place at the ortho and para position, and it is activating group, right? And we have more example. We have NH2, NHR, OR, that means alkoxy group. You can take CS3O2O, C2H5, any alkyl group. They all are the ortho and para directing groups. One more thing, if we take the case of halides, halides are also ortho para directing group, but these are deactivating group. However, all of these are the activating group, right? But X, that means halogen, is the deactivating group because of their strong minus I effect, inductive effect. However, electron density on benzene ring because of the resonance increases at ortho and para position as compared to meta position, so it behaves like a ortho para directing group instead to give the meta product. However, its nature is deactivating, but still it is ortho para directing group because it shows the resonance, and in this compound in the we can say the in halobenzenes, generally the electron density increases at the ortho and para position, so it also behaves like a ortho para directing group. Now the second is the meta, right? We take the meta directing group. So in meta directing group, you have to remember that all groups which have double or triple bond, means multiple bond, any group which have double and triple bond, they behave as a meta directing group, right? So these are the groups which direct the incoming group at the meta position, right? And such group are known as the meta directing groups. I can give you the some example, just like NO2, we have NO2, we have cyanide group, we have aldehyde group, we have ketonic group. So in all of these you can see, I'm taking one more example, carboxylic group, etc. So in all of these there is double or triple bond, right? They all have the multiple bond, I can write in open form so that you can easily understand that these consist the double or triple bond. That's why they behave like a meta directing group. Let's see how they behave the as a meta directing group. So first we can say the nitro group. If we take the example of nitrobenzene, I'm taking the example of nitrobenzene. So in nitrobenzene, the first thing, the nitro group, since nitro group has very strong minus I effect, so it reduces the electron density in the benzene ring, because it is more electronegative as compared to carbon. So it take up electron from here. First, oxygen, because of more electronegativity, it takes up electron towards itself, it attracts electron towards itself. So then again nitrogen release electron from the ring. That means what will be the next structure? So this is N here, right? And from here there will be shifting of electron and there will be double bond between carbon and nitrogen, right? So this will be the, and since electron move from this position, there will be positive charge density. You can see that there is positive charge density. That means here it shows the decrease in the electron density, while in ortho and para there was the negative charge density, which shows the increase, right? In the same way, now electron, this is the first structure, second structure, electron move in the same way, double, here there will be plus sign, right? This is the third structure, this move from here, double, this will be positive, again this shift to here, right? So what will be the next structure? Double, so we will again get the same product which we have earlier, the same structure, just the position of double bond changes. So this is fifth. Now what will be the resonance hybrid? You can see easily there is decrease in the positive decrease in the electron density as the at the ortho and para position. So as there is decrease in the positive charge density, so coming group, that means if we do the substitution reaction electrophilic, then it finds more electron density at the meta position, so it will attack on the meta position. That's why it attack on the meta position, that's why it is meta directing. So such compound which decrease the electron density of the benzene ring are known as the deactivating group, right? Deactivating group. And all of these, that is nitro, cyano, CHO, CO, COH, they all act as the deactivating group and behave like a meta directing group. So this is all about the directive influence of a functional group in monosubstituted benzene. I think this is clear to you. So thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you.